Rockets. Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. And it's Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's House in at the 4. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green out there with Simmons. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Wall. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Harris's shot is good.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Here's Wall. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Philadelphia. Green kicks to Embiid. Green, the pass to Simmons. To the paint. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Boy, that's an outstanding job by Tobias Harris there, keeping his composure and concentration, then converting while under pressure. Well done.
That's good from Harris.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
The Rockets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Green against Harden, and Cousins throws it down.
Hey, we know Harden can score it, but he also has great vision.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And it's Harris off the drive, lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Harris has got 7.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Pass to Gordon. Outside, Wall. The tray. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Wall.
And Harden's three-point accuracy is lethal. I mean, he gets his shot off with such ease and quickness.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Harris. Harris draws the double. He kicks to Embiid. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Rockets trail by 3. And the jam by Harden.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Simmons, the bounce pass. To the middle. And slam dunk by Harris.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
It's stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. And it's Houston on the break. Wall wide open. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, I mean, from 3. Wall looking relaxed out there, and one of the game's more confident players. He can be a streaky but deadly outside shooter.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Rockets also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Cousins. Christian Wood comes in for Daniel House. And it's Ben McLemore in for Gordon. Now, here's Milton. Curry against Wall. Fires from the line. Good on the jump shot. Wall's got 5.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Milton kicks to Curry. And he banks in the layup.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Rockets. Drops in the layup for 2. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 76ers trailing. And here is Milton. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, it's hard to know what Seth's going to do when he pulls up this close. He's excellent at making the defense uncomfortable.
The 76ers shooting their 2nd and 3rd shots at the line right here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Good on the 2nd free throw. There's 1:26 left to play in the 1st quarter. Now Harden. He's got 7. A floater, and it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Ferguson. Shoots a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Rockets have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. To the inside, Tucker. And it's sent back by Howard. Curry against Wall. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Harden surveying the D. That one falls. Harden's got 9.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
"19 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Wall against Curry. 6 to shoot. He's off on that one.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up the 1st. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the 1st quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Just a terrific 1st quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that.
Oh, what a dunk!
And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Now, here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chalk up 2 there. Curry's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And Christian Wood, undrafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right. One of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You can go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. So for the Rockets, DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Wood. Daniel House comes in for Ben McLemore. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Cousins finds Wall from 12 feet out. Another miss by Houston.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. The pass to Thibault. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Embiid's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Cousins, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ball against Simmons. Will it go? Embiid with the steal. Here's the lob for Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, from the first time I saw Gordon play, this guy is always in an attack mode, which makes it a tough cover for the defense.
Outside, Green. Cousins against Embiid. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the 76ers lead by 8. Outside, Gordon. At the wall. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Wall's got 8 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Thibault. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Wall attacking. Cousins. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Thibault in the corner. The 76ers with another miss. Rockets trail by 5. Here's House. It's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Wood, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And here are the Rockets now. Wood kicks to House. Pass to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Cousins, no one around him. Kept alive by Houston. Wood passes to House. Lob pass to Gordon, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. All going up court. Harris's shot is off. Rockets trail by 5. Gordon dishes to Cousins, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
You know, Cousins is not the guy you want to put on the line because he's a pretty good foul shooter for a big guy.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Ferguson's checked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Danny Green. The Rockets also changing it up. McLemore has come in for Danuel House. And it's James Harden in for John Wall. Both free throws good from Cousins.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
Left side Harris. Corner shot. Cousins pulls it in. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. Harden outside. Fires from deep. But they get it back. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. And it's Scott in for Harris. The 76ers leading by 3. Curry with it. He has 5. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Harden against Simmons. Harden draws the double. Cousins the pass to Wood. Here's McLemore. Back to Harden. Doubled by Howard. Passes to Cousins. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Cousins has got 9.
Tell you what, Cousins knows he's got the green light to take these quick catch and shoot shots, and he's confident in doing so.
Harden against Simmons. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Tobias Harris was red hot to start the first. He had 9 points, and this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting five. Jack, how long is that window? Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for Houston, Harden and Gordon are out on the wing. And it's Wall. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's House in at the 4. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
2 on the clock. Here's Harden. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers leading by 4. Harris outside. Up top, Simmons. Over Gordon. No good from Simmons.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
Here's Embiid. Harris trying to get free. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Harden. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Back to Harris. Over Wall. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Gordon, the pass to Wall. He gets that one. Wall's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Embiid with it.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from James Harden.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Harris drives in, and slam dunk by Harris.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Milton, and the rejection by Harden. Embiid inside, guarded by Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Milton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Woods got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside, Wall. Over Embiid. They get it again. No good that time. The 76ers leading by 3. Thibault kicks to Milton. The pass to Embiid. Back to Milton. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Woods got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Harden outside. Shoots over Curry. Off the left rim and out. And it's Curry with the ball. Bringing it up for Philadelphia. Thibault can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lets it fly. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
And this is why you got to be in Harden's jersey. I mean, if you lay off of him for a second, he burns you with that quick shot.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lessons. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Howard's checked in for Harris. Scott comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Ferguson subbed in for Shake Milton. Harden can't hit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
On the wing, Scott, guarded by McLemore. And here is Scott. Howard finds Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Rockets trail by 3. Harden outside. Pass to McLemore for the tie. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Scott the pass to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ferguson out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Green, then it's Simmons, and it's Howard in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, I like the understated focus that Harden brings to the table. Despite getting knocked around, his concentration allows him to play through the bumps.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
The 76ers lead. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, for Cousins, that's really a simple, strong throwdown. Part of his normal operation.
Outside, Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in. Simmons got 4 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Harden dishes to Tucker. Harden against Simmons. Harden the pass to Tucker. Left side, Gordon. From deep, McLemore. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Cousins dishes to Tucker, and he gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Timeout called the 76ers. Some changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris comes in for Dwight Howard. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Terrence Ferguson. John Wall's checked in for Houston. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Here's Wall. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
And he can just fly. We know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
Harris outside. Embiid trying to break loose. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Christian Woods checked in for P.J. Tucker. So he gets them both.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
Here's Harden. Yes! And the foul. That one on Embiid.
Beautiful pick by the big man, Cousins.
Throw good, James Harden.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Harden. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring the ball.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
That's good from Harris.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Harden outside. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
This is not unfamiliar territory for Harden. He is used to being the go-to guy, especially when his team needs a big hoop.
Simmons passes to Green. No good with the triple. Rockets trail by 3. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
It doesn't really matter if you body Harden up. He's committed to scoring the basketball, and his concentration allows him to do so.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Green.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Ball against Simmons. Yep, it counts.
Cool as they come, Ben Simmons loves taking these big shots.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 2. Now Wall. Lays it up off the glass.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 1:39 left in the game. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Harden against Curry. Wood. And finished off by Wood.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And they double up Embiid. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Thibault. Defended by Gordon. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. It drops.
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
Free throw good from Eric Gordon.
Great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Ball against Simmons. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And here are the Rockets now. 3-point lead. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Harden. Wall looking it over. The pass to Cousins from downtown. But they'll get another chance. It's good.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 5. 16 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
And there's the pass to Curry. That one's off, still out of sync. Harden outside. So we see the Rockets get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. With John Wall. John, it sure looks like the chemistry is coming together. What is the bond like with your teammates?
We enjoy playing with each other. We have great chemistry. We all work hard, and we know how much we mean to each other, how much we work every day.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.